Okay, so far? Alright. Paper. Go back to the front. In your K-Prep assessment, in your booklet, guys, you will have a page. You will have a page where you can create an outline. You will have a page. How many of you know where to begin creating an outline? How many of you think you sort of know because we've gone over it? How many of you are just clueless? Okay. When it comes test time, this activity, creating this outline, the next step, it shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes to do. If you do exactly like what we're going to train to do and practice to do, you shouldn't have any problems writing this paper. I think kids, the biggest problem they have is they get in there and take that test and they go, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just going to write and put something on paper and whatever. That's pretty much how you all do. So if we get you trained on what to look for, you'll know exactly what to write. That's the purpose of this. Okay? So, third thing we're going to do is create outline. Outline is your pre-write, your ideas. Here's the first thing you are to do. How many paragraphs are we going to have?
4 or 5.
Oh, gosh. 4, 5, 8, 9. Which is it?
5.
Raise your hand. How many? What is it, Michelle?
5.
It's 5. First thing you should do on your outline. Number 1 to 5. In the space provided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly like I've done up here. Hopefully you can see that. Why am I numbering my paper 1 to 5? 5 paragraphs. What goes into each paragraph? We're going to talk about that. Somebody tell me what goes in your intro. Go ahead, sharpen. What goes in the intro? One thing that goes in the intro. Hang on. Thesis. I'm going to put a T there. What else goes in your intro? What else, Stephen?
If you're for or against.
Okay, that's going to be in your thesis. They're going to know based on your thesis if you're for or against living forever. Bree, what else?
Your 3 points.
Your 3 points will go in your thesis. Yes, 3 points. What else goes in your intro? What else, Horn? Your hook. We'll put an H. What else goes in your intro?
Introducing the topic.
Your topic. More than likely that'll be in your thesis. What is that it? Is that all that goes in your intro? So I can have a hook, a thesis, and I'm done. What do you do, Marcy? Commentary. Commentary is like you talking to your audience to make them understand where you're going. It's added verbiage, it's added wording so that you can clean up any ties that are not clear. HTC, that's your intro. HTC. What goes in your second paragraph, the very first thing? Lauren.
It's the very first talk.
First. The first thing. What is that called? The first reason. What's that called? The second reason. What are those words called that move you from this to this point? What's that called?
Transition.
Transition. We're going to put a TT there. Your transition moving into your topic sentence. The topic sentence of your paragraph. The first reason why we should or should not live forever. Whatever. That. What else goes in your second paragraph?
Oh, yeah.
Commentary. What are we missing though?
Transition.
That. She said transition. That's the T. Transition.
Oh.
What else? My gosh, what's that stuff you all underline, Jack?
Details.
Your details, your textual evidence. Guys, if you can do that and clean it all up in 5 to 7 sentences, and it all works together, and your textual evidence supports your topic sentence or the main idea of your paragraph with your commentary, cleaning it up and explaining, you've got a very clear and very thorough paragraph. What about paragraph number 3? Same thing. Ditto. So I can go T, T-E, C. I'm repeating. Repeating. What about paragraph 4? Same thing. Transition. Introduce my topic or my topic sentence. My textual evidence. Commentary. Do you see how I'm setting this up? Like this is going to be quick for you. You'll see. Hopefully you will see. Now, 5th paragraph. This is called our conclusion. Think about what goes in the conclusion. Some of you already answered this. Butchery, what's one thing? Rebuttal. What is a rebuttal? I'm going to put an R there. Rebuttal. What's a rebuttal? Natalie.
It's like where you say like some facts on the other side.
Yes, it's always a but statement. I say it's a but statement. It's like me telling my kids to do something and they go, but, and they show their other side. It's a but statement. Easy way to remember it. Okay? What else goes into your conclusion, Michelle?
Thesis.
You restate the thesis. Restate means you don't repeat it, you say it differently. So, restate your thesis. How do you end?
With like a commentary.
Commentary, where it leaves your audience still thinking.
Leave them on edge.
Any questions on that? Now somebody say, I will not, I don't even know what you mean here. We're going to go over it. HTC. TTTEC. Do you see the pattern? Do you have to follow exactly this pattern? Somebody tell me. Some said yes.
No.
Follow the pattern. What can you change? What can you change when you write? The order. The order of what? Give me an example.
Put commentary first.
You can add commentary first. You can add commentary first, which leads into your transition and your topic sentence, textual evidence, and end on commentary. Yep. You can switch things around. But this gives you a basic outline of what you're writing. Okay. We're going to test, see how well you do. Flip your paper completely over.
How much time is that?
I'm going to check here in a second. Hang on. Okay. Very bottom of your paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You cannot flip your paper over and you cannot see what the letters are. I'm going to time you. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Let's see if you can get all of that down. You ready? Begin.
Can we write same for 3 and 4?
Got 30 seconds left. Stop. How'd we do? Did you get it?
I got it.
Got it? Easy. We're going to practice this. We're going to practice this a lot so that you'll know what's going on. Now, the next thing you've got to do, guys, that took 1 minute. If you got them all, you'll get them before test time. You'll remember that. But if you've got them all, you've got half the battle won here. You know what goes into each paragraph. It's easy. All right. Flip your paper back over. Let's see how you did. Hopefully you got them. Hopefully you got them. The next thing we're going to do is put in what we want to use. And I'm going to show you some little strategies to help you get as much as you can in this small amount of space to help you write. Because if you get a good chunk of this done up front, when it comes time to writing, you can just go boom, 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 right down and write your paper. All right? Okay, first thing, the hook. H stands for hook, yes. Somebody tell me, let's start with the idea that we don't want to live forever. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
What is a good hook? Who remembers the strategy for a hook? And somebody goes, I don't know where to start my paper. I don't know where to start my paper. How do I start? What was the strategy that I taught you? Natavius?
Yeah. Hook, line, sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker. You might think.
Oh,
Somebody taught
no,
you
I
that in the
just mean
past.
what he said. He said something.
You can't listen to everything he says. He's,
I was gonna say
he
something
lives in his
else,
own little
dude.
world over there.
I was going to say something else. And you got my attention.
All right, go ahead.
So, you got like the quote, and then you got a joke. And then
There you go.
got,
You're calling it different things, but that's it. Keep going.
Wait, what?
And then you got question. Oh, square.
Square. Yeah.
Yeah.
Square. If you do not know where to begin writing your hook, think of square. You can start with a statement from the passage. You can use the statement that that percent, it's kind of a fact, that percent of Americans who do not want to live forever. There you go. That's textual evidence as well. You can start with a question. You can use a quote from somebody famous that you know. You can think of one that works, or you can use a textual evidence or a quote from the passage. Action, start with action. Kind of a scenario set up. Riddle or joke, you can come up with one for this topic, or start with excitement, exclamation. And you can use more than these. You can mix these together. That gets you started. The only thing you cannot do on a hook is only use one of these and be done and claim that's a hook. No, a hook needs commentary. It needs additional support. Alright? So, good ideas for a hook. Give me one. Bree? Or you have a question? Go ahead. Use a quote. Use a fact. Use a quote. Is that what you mean? The you? Q is a question. U is a question. Q is a question, sorry. Anybody have an idea for a hook? Come on, Marcy.
Alright, if you want to live forever, which, okay, like, say you get hit by a car, you get right back up. You're not going to die.
But that's not what they're talking about here. What they're talking about is prolonging life. They're not saying if you died in a car crash, you won't die. That's not what they're saying. They're saying prolonging life. Instead of the lifespan, people dying at around age 70 to 80, that we can extend your life to 120. That's what they're saying. If you get run over, you get run over. Sorry. You're not going to get back up, so no, that doesn't work. Guys, let's go. I'm on a hook. Hook, horn. Shh, I'm sorry, hang on, I can't hear you.
Even though I'm for
Hang on. Good, go.
even though I'm for prolonging life, I do have an idea for
Give me a hook. That's all I'm asking for.
okay, well, say that you're suffering on a hospital bed and you just want to live in
Okay, did you hear what she said? She is talking about a scenario where you have an older person suffering on a hospital bed. That's a good scenario. That is questioning whether we should live longer. There you go. So, watch what I do. I've got that idea in my brain. I'm going to use that as a hook. I like that. There you go. I've given myself a note on what I'm going to use as my hook. Right there. Scenario. That means I'm going to use action. Scenario. Person sick in a hospital bed. I've got my idea down for a hook. Now I just have to develop it in my paper. You'll see what I'm doing. It doesn't have to be long and elaborate. Just get an idea down. And all of you, right now, 30 seconds, get down a hook. Go. No talking, go. 30 seconds.